you are very close to finishing your hat. Congratulations. We need to close this hole, and I'm going to show you how to do it with a sewing machine instead of hand sewing. So what you're going to do, and I'll explain it in detail later, but you're going to be essentially sewing all the way around the edge of the hat, so more edge stitching. But before we get ready to do that, I want to make sure that my two edges are as flat as possible. See how right now it's kind of like there are two bumps here. They're kind of like two little lips. Here's what you want to do to get rid of that before you press it with your iron is you want to take a pin like I have. You're going to grab a tiny bit of your fabric and pull it forward. See how that kind of flattened it out? Then I can pinch it with my fingers and pin it with that same pin to bring it out, okay? It's not required, but it'll help you get a round look to your hat instead of having some parts look square because it's so pushed in. So I'm going to do that to the rest of my hat and then come back. Okay, I've pinned my hat around as much as I want so that I can try and keep it a round shape. Now I'm going to show you how to actually close the hole. So I'm going to put this down. Here's how you close this hole, okay? So similar to getting ready to close your emoji pillow, you're going to stretch this until the two sides flip in on themselves. Once they flip in, pinch it like that, and then flip back over, flip over. Now you get to shape it, okay? So if I'm looking, I want to move my hand so you can see. If I'm looking at this next to the shape of the rest of my hat, it kind of goes round, flat, round. So I'm going to scoot the middle out a little bit to make it a little more round. That looks pretty rounded. I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin it so that it stays. I'm going to pin it in 3 spots. Get it through both layers. And see how this is popping out? I'm going to roll that back in a little bit. Roll in. Oh, I'm totally blocking it with my hand. But I rolled it in. Roll in. Okay. There, that's pretty round. Hold it up like this so you can see. Then, it's nice to press it with an iron if you want. But if it looks pretty well flat, then you can move on to the next step.